Anyway, off to another topic now, which I did a video on. I found utterly hilarious. Nick Cage tells all on Marvel, "I don't need to be in the MCU. I'm Nick Cage, mate." One, that's the most Nick Cage thing for Nick Cage to ever say since Nick Cage said Nick Cage.
Yeah.
But also, he is in the MCU. He's in Spider-Verse. So,
is Ghost Rider, was that a part of
not really,
or was that part of the X-Men? Was that
it wasn't
Fox?
part of anything really? It was his own thing, wasn't it? I don't know. This is I love this, but the thing is it's the headline sounds more brutal than he is. He's such a nice guy, and he's so down the line. He tells it as it is. So he's asked about it, and he's like, "Look, I've got to be nice about Marvel movies because I named myself after a Stan Lee character named Luke Cage. What am I going to do? Put Marvel movies down? Stan Lee is my surrealistic father. He named me." Again, super Nick Cage. I understand what the frustration is. I get it. But I think there's plenty of room for everybody. I'm seeing movies like Tar. I'm seeing all kinds of artistic and independently driven movies. I think there's plenty of room for everybody. So he's very like, yeah, I don't care. Cool, more movies. There's room for everyone. Who cares? And then he's asked about joining the MCU, and he's like, nah, I don't need to be in the MCU. I'm Nick Cage.
I'm Nick Cage. I'm Nick Cage.
I'm Nick Cage, bitch.
That's amazing, isn't it?
No, I mean, it's brilliant. It's brilliant. And did you see the Nick Cage Pedro movie?
Yes,
where he's
Unbearable Weight of Massive Talent. Yeah, it's so good. I love it. Nick Cage is such a legend. He's such an people forget he's an Oscar winner. You know, back when they meant something as well. Like he's good. He is a good actor.
Leaving Las Vegas with Elizabeth Shue.
It's so good. I don't need to be in the MCU. I'm Nick Cage. I don't care. And to top it off, he starts talking about the Tim Burton Superman Lives movie.
Yeah.
Right?
You seen those images?
Yeah, but he talks about it in the best way possible. Again, the most Nick Cage way of saying everything.
Yeah.
They wanted Rennie Harlin to do the movie. So I sat down with Rennie. I was doing another picture and he came to the trailer and we talked. I liked Rennie, but I thought if I'm going to do this, it's such a bullseye to hit. Nick Cage, I said, this has to be Tim Burton. So I called Tim and I said, would you do this? Tim Burton didn't cast me. I cast Tim Burton. And Tim said yes.
Oh, shit. That's the man. That's the man.
Wow.
What a legend.
Yeah.
He's like the Rick James of Hollywood actors.
Oh, he's so good.
Instead of I'm rich, bitch, I'm Nick Cage, bitch.
That's so good. And he's just brilliant. He's absolutely brilliant. And he says how his favorite genre of movies to work on are horror. And he comments on the woke agenda, basically. So he's like, my other favorite genre, I would say, would be horror. Some of the most talented, artistic people now are making horror films. I think you can do so much. And the reason why I love science fiction and horror is so important to me is that it gave me a format where I could express some of my more surrealistic and abstract dreams with film performance. He added that with science fiction, it also provides a way to say anything you want. Everybody is very sensitive right now. If you look at the science fiction format, you put it on a different planet, you put it in the future, what have you. You can pretty much say what you want because it's not right now. Oh, I didn't mean that. It was on a planet called Exeter or something. That's where it happened. I didn't mean that. You can get your freedom of speech mojo on and do what you want.
Love it.
Fucking. That's the most Nick Cage interview I've ever seen.
Well, in your video, you also mentioned Pig, the movie Pig.
So I mentioned.
I haven't seen that. I heard good things about it though.
It's great. It's a great movie. I went into it never watching the trailer. Apparently, people that watched the trailer were really disappointing.
I haven't seen the trailer.
So don't watch the trailer. Just watch the movie, and you'll go. Yeah, that's why Nick Cage was an Academy Award winner. That's Nick Cage. That's him acting. He's really good.
I actually
very good.
I actually just watched The Rock last night. Surprisingly.
Oh, I love The Rock.
Yeah,
and Con Air. Love a bit of Con Air.
Yeah.
So good. So good. Nick Cage, what a legend.
Well, the reason why I brought up Pig, which was in 2021, is literally less than a year before he was in Jiu-Jitsu, which is probably the worst martial arts film.
I reviewed that. That is awful.
Only Nick Cage. But he was so committed. He's so committed.
He loves it. He loves just pissing around with movies, doesn't he? He's like, I'll be in it. I don't care.
Yeah. Yeah.
But then he was also in A Colour Out of Space with Richard Stanley. And I interviewed Richard Stanley.
Mm.
And he said, what a nice guy Nicolas Cage actually is. He said he's nothing like Hollywood. He's just such a nice guy. Like an absolute legend. Really nice guy. Really, really nice chap. So down to earth.
Huh. And the funny thing is, I heard back in the day, you heard the complete opposite. He was a complete asshole, like freaking drunk all the time, you know. So that's not nice to hear that maybe he's straightened up and is kind of being a cool guy now.
Well, I think maybe
he got a little bit of humble pie.
Yeah, maybe his massive debt sort of straightened him out a little bit, and he had to work hard again. I don't know. Who knows? But
was this in promotion for Renfield?
No, this was so he got given the Variety Legend and Groundbreaker Award at the Miami Film Festival.
Oh, that's right.
And that's where he spoke about all of this stuff. Basically, he was just talking about it there. What an absolute legend.